Today we're going to be changing the mirror caps on the new Toyota Tacoma. I changed the hood scoop recently to black, which I love. So I thought, I'm going to change the mirror caps too because I have them. These were for the 2024, same thing for the 2025, so they'll be fine. This is what a mirror cap looks like if you're not familiar. Here's the part numbers in case anybody's looking. You've got a left and a right. So if you happen to be looking for them, there you go. Now, to take the mirrors off, all you need is some various pry tools, whatever works. And I usually start, I've done this before, of course, right here in the corner and then try to pop up along the top, and then the whole thing probably is going to come flying off. That's what usually happens for me. And then you just put the new one or the replacement one on. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm grabbing just a thin pry tool and I'm going to start right here on this edge and try to work this out a little bit so that I can get another pry tool behind it right here in this corner. And so far so good. Starting off well. And it's always a challenge to find the right pry tool, I guess. You want one that's very thin but not sharp. You're not trying to cut anything, obviously. So the thinner the better, I have found. And then the second one, we're gonna hopefully maybe work it on behind. And actually, I think in the past I've kind of pried the bottom section out first and then gone to that edge like that, and then kind of move up here. You want to take your time. Obviously, you're not looking to break anything. I'm certainly not. So, and I don't believe there's really anything behind here that we necessarily have to be worried about, if I remember. We'll see once it comes off. And that's going to happen to me about 1,000,000 times as I do this. They always pop out. And then you're basically starting from scratch, which is okay. Oops. Looked like I had a good line coming there. This is why you use plastic, right? So you don't damage anything. There you go. That's what you want. So really just pop out that bottom part, and then a little fingernail action is going to pop out that top part. And then we just want to kind of work this thing off. And I've never really noticed any good method for it, if you will. It's just kind of, you just kind of pry and go. Although I have noticed, I think that taking the top off first is the way to go. But, and like I've said, it generally just goes flying once you get it to the point that it's going to let loose. At least that's my experience with this crazy thing. Again, I am being gingerly careful because I don't really want to break it off. So, and you're going to get a lot of creaky noises like that. And it seems to be grabbing at the bottom. I don't know why. It seems to be right here. Let's look at the old one, or the new one. And you can see all there are is a couple of flanges down here, like right in here, that you have to overcome. So I am assuming that's what's holding it in at this point. And it was. And it was this right here that was holding it in. Now notice, I didn't break anything, so that's a good thing. Now we want to take the new one. And by the way, here's what the guts look like. People have asked, is there a pre-wired turn signal, or is there pre-wired turn signal wires, I guess, here? And I'm not seeing anything. There's nothing that's not being used that's like capped off or sitting here. So for what it's worth, I don't see any way to add a turn signal in there. Now this, we're gonna you just kind of want to squeeze to reseat this in. And again, it's kind of hit and miss. You just kind of squeeze as you go, and it looks like that may have put it in. No, not here. Yeah, I think so. Right here on the side, that looks like the old one. And kind of tap it a little. You don't want to kill it. Just tap it a little to make sure it's on. And that's about it. So it's really just that simple once you get the old one off. Now, I do want to check this edge against the other side, just for reference, to make sure that I have it seated properly. So we're looking right here, and you can see it looks the same here. So I think we're golden. That's how you do it. Not too complicated. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And then once I'm completely done, we'll pull it outside. I'll clean this off. It's got my fingerprints all over it now, I'm sure. But I'll pull it outside. You guys can see what it looks like with both the mirrors and the hood scoop on. Okay, got it all done. You can kind of see the mirrors from the side. There's that new sport bar, which I really like. Still dusty, needs to be washed. But there's the mirror outside, the cover. And there's the new hood scoop in black. And there's the other mirror, of course, in black. And I think it's a pretty cool look for the truck. Definitely unique. I don't know if I've seen another blue Crush this way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen another one like this. I really dig it. Anyway, that's the, I guess, mirror cover mod to kind of bring everything to black and blue. I think I need to name the truck like Black and Blue or Bruised or something. I don't know. But I like it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, click that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.